If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're new here, thank you for clicking. We drop original horror, thriller, and mystery stories like this every week. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to never miss the next nightmare. The thing in the beach house. The moon hung fat and orange over the Maui coastline, casting golden reflections over the dark, glassy waves. Bluetooth speakers pulsed lo-fi beats in the distance. Kyle stood waist-deep in the warm Pacific, water licking at his stomach. Neon wristband blinking from the beach party behind him. "Babe, you coming or what?" he called, staring back toward the beachfront Airbnb. Alyssa was still inside, changing. The rental was stunning sleek, wood paneling, floor-to-ceiling, glass walls, hot tub bubbling under LED string lights, $1,200 a night. Vibe of the century, she'd said when they booked it. But inside, something was wrong. Alyssa stood in the ensuite bathroom, towel clutched to her chest. She had paused halfway through tying her bikini top. Her phone buzzed on the counter, but she didn't move, because something was behind the mirror. There was no warning, just a sharp rattle, and then the entire wall cracked in a spiderweb pattern. Her scream was sharp and wet as clawed fingers burst through the mirror like glass was water. The creature pulled her into the cracked void. Her feet kicked, her towel dropped, her mouth opened to scream Magenka. Short as the thing pushed its arm down her throat and yanked her inside out. The walls were painted in her. It devoured her mind first, then her shape, eyeless, skin melting like candle wax, until it became her. Outside, Kyle chuckled and splashed. "Babe, you talking selfies or what?" From the shadows of the deck, Alyssa emerged. Wet hair, same swimsuit, same curves, but silent. "Damn, finally." He grinned. Took long enough. She stepped into the surf, eyes fixed on him, expression slack. Something in her movements was off. Robotica smiled in reach her eyes. "You good?" he asked, laughing nervously. "You're acting like a damn zombie." She tilted her head, then moved in closed. "Not anymore," she whispered in a voice not quite hers. Then her mouth snapped open, and her jaw unhinged sideways, splitting like paper tearing in reverse. Fangs emerged, claws dug into his spine. His scream echoed once, cut short as his torso was peeled open like a jacket. The blood ran down to the waves. 3 nights later, a black Escalade rolled up the private road toward the Airbnb. 6 college friends spilled out, armed with GoPros, tequila, and designer bags. Spring break. Maui, a luxury spot booked 6 months in advance. "This place is fire," yelled Jenna, capturing a full house tour for Instagram. The smart lock clicked open. Inside, the air was cool, filtered, eucalyptus-scented. Everything was pristine. Almost to pristine. No one noticed the faint brown smear between 2 tiles in the guest bathroom, or the small claw mark on the inside of the shower glass. The night lit up with music, strobe lights, dancing in neon bikinis. By midnight, phones were dead, but spirits were high. Then the creature woke up. It had fed enough to slumber for 3 years. Now, it was hungry again. The feeding 2:03 a.m. Jenna stumbled outside to puke in the sand. She heard a noise like someone dragging wet cloth. "Yo, who's there?" Alyssa stepped from the shadows, but Jenna didn't know Alyssa, and Alyssa's head was turned too far, her smile too stretched, her fingers still dripping. Before she could run, the thing lunged, mouth splitting 4 ways. It bit through her face, removing it in one clean flap. The rest of her body was stuffed into her own rib cage, folded like dirty laundry. Inside, the others heard a knock on the sliding glass door. Jenna stood outside, but she didn't speak. She just smiled. Mark opened the door. She lit. Full chaos. Blood exploded across the living room. Furniture shattered. Screams. Mark's leg was bent backward, torn off and hurled through the TV. Cassie ran, slipping in Jenna's intestines. Eric made it to the hot tub, but when he turned, he saw himself climbing in. Too late. The creature had shifted again. Now it was him. He screamed. The creature grabbed his jaw and popped his head like a champagne cork. Only Mia survived. She crawled into the upstairs master suite, barricading herself with a dresser. Hyperventilating, she grabbed her dead phone. The screen flickered. Voices echoed in the hallway. Jenna, Eric, Mark, laughing, but they were dead. The knob jiggled. A whisper. "Mia!" she screamed, grabbed the wine opener. Threw it. The door burst open and Mark lunged, but she was ready. She tackled him out the window. He hit the patio with a crack, but then started changing again, bleeding, twitching, folding into someone else. She grabbed a broken solar light, jabbed it into its eye. The creature screamed. Its form collapsed into a slurry of bone, hair, and half-digested skin, back into the earth beneath the deck. Mia wandered down the beach at dawn sunrise, painting the sky blood orange. A fisherman found her shaking, barefoot, drenched in blood. She never spoke again. When police arrived, they found the Airbnb pristine. No bodies, just one message scratched into the mirror. See you in 3 years. Thank you for listening. As always, we drop stories like this one weekly. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe.